Hi, my name is Francisco Gonzalez and I will talk to you about the biofuel. The biofuel is a fuel that contains energy from geologically recent carbon fixation. These fuels are produced from living organisms. Examples of this carbon fixation occur in plants and macroalgae. These fuels are made by the biomass conversion. Biomass refers to certain living organisms, most often referring to plants or plant-derived materials. The biomass can be converted to convenient organisms containing substance in three different ways: thermal conversion, chemical conversion, and biomechanical conversion. The biomass conversion can result in fuel in solid, liquid, or gas form. This new biomass can be used for biofuels. Biofuels have increased in popularity because of rising oil price and the need for energy security. However, according to the European Environmental Agency, biofuels do not necessarily mitigate global warming. Bioethanol is an alcohol made by fermentation, mostly from carbohydrates produced in sugar or starch crops such as corn or sugarcane. Cellulose biomass derived from non-food sources such as tree and grass is also being developed as a feedstock for ethanol production. Ethanol can be used as a fuel for vehicles in its pure form, but it is usually used as gasoline additive to increase octane and improve vehicle emissions. Bioethanol is widely used in the USA and in Brazil. Current plant design does not provide to converting the lignin portion of plant raw materials to convert components by fermentation. And now my partner Jose Manuel Perez will talk to you about the biodiesel.
Biodiesel. Biodiesel is the most common biofuel in Europe. It's a produced from oil or fats using transesterification and is a liquid similar in composition to fossil mineral diesel. Chemical is consists mostly of fat, acid methyl ester. Feedstocks for biodiesel include animal fats, vegetable oils, soy, rapeseed, jarafa, mahua, mustard, sunflowers, palm oil, hemp, field vinaigrette, and algae. Pure biodiesel B100 is the most emission diesel fuel. Although liquid petroleum gas and hydrogen have cleaner combustion, they are used to fuel much less efficient petrol engines and are not as widely available. Biodiesel can be used in any diesel engine when mixed with mineral diesel. In some countries, manufacturers cover their diesel engines under warranty B100 use. Although Volkswagen of Germany, for example, asks drivers to check the telephone with the Volkswagen Environmental Service Department for switch to B100.
My name is Manuel Ruano. I'm going to talk about solid biofuels. When raw biomass is already in a suitable form, such as firewood, it can burn directly in a stove or furnace to provide heat or raise steam. When raw biomass is in an inconvenient form, such as sawdust, wood chips, grass, urban waste wood, and agricultural residues, the typical process is to densify the biomass. This process includes grinding the raw biomass to an appropriate particulate size known as hog fuel, which, depending on the densification type, it can form 1 to 3 centimeters, 0 to 1 inches, which is then concentrated in a fuel product. The current processes produce wood pellets, cubes, or pucks. The pellet process is most common in Europe and is typically in a pure wood product. The other type of densification are larger in size compared to a pellet and are compatible with a broad range of input or free stocks. The resulting densified fuel is easier to transport and fit into thermal generator systems such as boilers. Industry used sawdust, bark, and chips to fuel for decades, primarily in the pulp and paper industry, and also the bagasse spent in sugarcane. Fuel boilers in the sugarcane industry, there are boilers about 5,000 pounds per hour of steam, are larger and in routine operation using rate, spreader stoker, suspension burning, and fluid bed combustion. Utilities generate power typically in the range of 1 to 50 megawatts using locally available fuel. Other industries have also installed wood waste fuel boilers and dryers in areas with low-cost fuel. One of the advantages of solid biomass fuel is that often by a byproduct, residue, or waste product on the processes such as farming, animal husbandry, and forestry. Thank you very much.